Hello! Welcome to Star Trek Adventures, Shadows and Starlight, our third episode. Woo!
Woo!
We did it.
We did it, everybody. Well done. We are Massive Damage Adventures, usually a one-shot actual play podcast, now a Twitch stream. I am Meric Moir, my pronouns are he, him, and I will be the GM, as well as, always, Captain Fenn of the USS Artemis. But as I say that, I realize he's not really featured in this episode, as set up, so I will just be the world. We'll go around the table and have everybody introduce themselves and their characters, starting with Cierra.
Hello, I'm Sierra Wilson. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Chief Engineering Officer Ag-ala Nobogh. She's Klingon. She's got feelings about stuff.
Klingons have passion. All right, next up, the birthday boy.
Hi, I'm David Hughes, he, him. Tonight I'll be playing the character of Davor Chumak, an Andorian fella. He is Lieutenant Commander, in fact, and Chief of Security. And he has an Ushan Tor, which is really cool.
You got a fancy knife.
Yeah, and Meric is my world.
Aww.
Not just tonight.
That's so sweet.
That's so back off. Aww.
And now on to my lovely wife, who I love very much.
Yikes. Hard yikes.
Awkward. Hi, I'm Jen. I am she, her, and I am playing Joyeh Nonat. I just chose the name. I don't know how to say it. And I'm playing, she is a Betazoid, half security officer, half works at a bar, and I'm really distracted because there's a crying baby, so keep going.
All right, go ahead, Alex.
Hi, I am Alex, she, they. I am playing Lieutenant Meezra Bars tonight, a Trill, the chief medical officer on the ship. Spunky little redhead who's not going to fight you.
Okay, I'm Sharayah Kruitbosh, she, her. I am playing Lieutenant Junior Grade, right? Tahna Sewell. I am a Bajoran scientist, so I'm a science officer.
Yeah. Excellent. All right, and we'll do a couple of announcements. First, we are the podcast is going to be lucky enough to be interviewing Jim Johnson, the project manager for Star Trek Adventures, and that episode will come out later. But you watching live, and you people watching the VOD, and you people playing the game can contribute to that interview by filling out a quick survey and letting us know which Star Trek live action characters you think would be the best game masters. So if you go to bit.ly, so bit.ly/3L1V9Q0, you can do this little quiz and have a little fun, and then listen to the podcast and see where it went. We're going to do a bracket, and Jim and I are going to figure out the top GM. That bit.ly link will be all over the stream throughout, so if you didn't catch it that first time, it's like, visible now, and then it'll be on the break, etc. This stream sponsored by Roll20. Thank you, Roll20. We love you so much. You sponsored us for almost a year now. Cool things about Roll20, they just updated their dynamic lighting, so it's a little bit smoother and a little bit cooler. And if you didn't hear last week, they are permanently discounting, like lowering the price on a whole bunch of D&D modules and so on. Those prices come into effect next week on like August 2nd or something, so check back for those. Something super cool. This week, episode 3, we are doing amazing giveaways. So we are going to be doing 3 prize packages. Every prize package has a $10 gift card from Modiphius Entertainment. Thank you, Modiphius. You're amazing. Our first big one is going to be a donation from Monte Cook Games of The Darkest House, a horror drop-in campaign haunted house deal that they kickstarted earlier this year. Everybody should want this. It's super cool, and you're gonna get to see a little bit of it tonight. Second pack will have a $25 gift card to Monte Cook Games. So make sure to check out that and, their web store and all sorts of cool things. One thing to mention about Monte Cook Games right now, they are currently running a Kickstarter called The Devil Made Us Do It, about time-traveling thieves who go on heists and change the world with their words. They are heading into a new stretch goal right now for a game called Devil's Dandy Dogs, which is... you play hellhounds gathering souls for the devil, as designed by Shauna Germain. So that's going to be on the Kickstarter soon. Clarification, you can't use this gift card for the Kickstarter, but you can use it for shipping when the Kickstarter ships. And then, last but not least, our third prize pack will have 1 month of pro membership to Roll20. So that'll get you the dynamic lighting that we were just talking about. So 3 giveaways, 3 awesome prizes, plus $10 each time to Modiphius Entertainment, which you can use for Dune or their upcoming Homeworld Revelations pre-order. Lots of very interesting things. Those are the announcements, so let's go to the video. Enjoy. And welcome back. It was mentioned that I should put the bit.ly in the chat, so I'm gonna do that real quick. There we go, bit.ly in the chat. I don't know if I have something set up for that. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I don't. Okay. I have the all the little things like this.
Got them
I'll
fancy
press that
buttons.
thing, the fancy button, and the thing goes, and it says, "Oh, the house invites you in."
Oh, it likes us now.
That creeps me out.
Yeah, I don't like
It
that.
I should
hated us
probably log
before,
into Twitch so I can see what's happening.
Yeah, it did hate us before.
Oh.
but now it's like, oh, come on in, bro. Like,
Really, it's
Seems
all
like bad
water under the
timing.
bridge. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, before we get started, for the players, reminder that this episode is a horror game. We're using The Darkest House. So, reminder that Roll20 now has the built-in deck for safety tools. And if we get into some content that you don't like, use your X card and we will reframe and reposition and redo the scene. That is what safety tools are for and how we make a fun game for all of us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's...
The dog also appreciates the safety toys.
The dog
Tools.
appreciates the
Tools.
For dogs, safety toys.
Okay. So let's just move this a little bit right there, and we'll say 7 forward is a comfortable lounge and a bar-style mess hall on the 7th deck of the USS Artemis. It's pretty quiet right now, with just a few off-duty officers and crew enjoying their time. where are you all? You're all here in 7 Forward. What are you doing? What are your characters up to?
I am absolutely sitting at the bar, drinking and chatting with Joyeh.
Yes! Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna learn your name. Oh, give me a second. Akhala. Yeah? Goes?
Harji Agala.
Agala. Oh, okay. Less with the... Got it. So I am trying to experiment with new Klingon drinks, but I've only ever read about them. So I'm asking Agala, like, did I crush these worms enough? Does it have enough smoky burn?
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's the perfect amount of wiggly.
Yes. I was going for that gelatinous look.
Excellent. Where are other people?
Meezra would be over kind of watching the stars and kind of going over some charts. Drink on the table.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Davor is also sitting at the bar, getting Joyeh to pour him some mocktails because he always needs to be, of a clear mind, being the chief of security. And he's also a little curious as to, how Joyeh is balancing being a security officer and a bartender.
The captain said I could.
Who am I to argue with the captain?
Just your other boss.
Yeah.
Oh, now I feel tiny bit micromanaged. I'm like looking over at you, being like, "It's good. I'm good." Is he still looking?
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know my internal monologue is I don't understand how she has the energy to do both jobs. They both seem very important and very mentally taxing.
Oh, you might not have heard this, but I only do them both part-time.
Oh. Okay. Well, that explains something.
Tahna is at the bar as well. She's been nursing the same drink for quite a while. She likes to drink, but not too much because kind of wants to stay alert still, keep her mental capacities about her for science emergencies if those come up. And so she's been nursing it, but she's kind of occasionally been glancing over at Meezra and wondering if she wants company, but is too shy to actually go and ask her.
Okay. So the evening is going pretty nicely. Everybody's having their drinks. It's a good casual atmosphere. When the doors open and 2 engineers walk in, they look exhausted and frustrated. One of them takes a seat at the table. Another one goes directly to the replicator and pretty loudly orders 2 coffees, black, hot, and they sit down and begin to sort of talk through some troubles that they're having. Davor, I've spelled your name wrong on the token, haven't I? Nope.
Nope.
I totally thought that there was an apostrophe in Davor. It's in Chumak.
Yeah, it's the last name.
There we go. Davor overhears one of them say, "Damned holodeck. I swear, if we could just get into the systems, we could probably turn it off." And then they're just like talking back and forth, and you get the sense that, they haven't been able to solve this technical problem.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like an engineering problem. And I'm not an engineer. But Yeah, I'll ask them if they need, like, if there's anything, important going on with the holodeck that security should maybe be aware of, and if there's any assistance that we can lend, so we can help them solve this problem.
And so one of them, Jaxa and Joel, will stand up and sort of come over to you, and she stands kind of behind you, and like, you spin around on your chair and whatnot. So Ag, Allah, Joyeh, Tahna, you're all nearby and you can hear this conversation. Meezra, you might if you're paying attention, but if you're on your charts, it's all right. And Jaxa explains, you may have seen already, but Holodeck 3's been out of commission. The safeties won't turn on, and the haunted house program just won't shut down. We've been going in and kind of looking around a little bit. Yes, I'm also distracted. It's so cute. Everybody pay attention to the kitten for a second.
He just woke up and now he's like, Mom, love me. So sorry.
Don't apologize. Kittens are always a nice treat. And she says, honestly, some of the subroutines running in the holodeck, they're dangerous. This could be a security issue. We haven't been able to get it to lock down today. We had to hang up a sign because the doors won't security seal.
Wait, what are we talking about here? And Joy's gonna kind of lean over the bar really awkwardly to try to join the conversation. Vampires? Zombies? Vampire zombies?
Honestly, I haven't gone very far in. The place is creepy.
Presumably I would know their ranks because I'm their boss.
Yeah, let me double check that.
Never met you two before in my life.
Jaxa is an ensign, and Enan, so Jaxa is a Bajoran woman, and Enan is a human woman. Jaxa is an ensign, Enan is a crewman.
Ensign Jaxa, why wasn't I contacted? Do you need more experienced hands on this?
I would very much appreciate somebody with some more expertise on this. The work order was transferred to our station only last week. Apparently it's been going around the ship, but anytime that I try to follow up with anybody to see what they've tried, I never get a straight answer.
Last week? We're gonna have a talk about this later. For now, we need to fix this.
And make sure to bring a dermal regenerator or something. Some of the things in there are not safe.
At that, I will get up and go tap Meezra on the shoulder.
Yes.
We have a multi-layered problem with a holodeck, and it sounds like we might need your expertise as well as mine.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let me just put a stop note in this, and I'll go grab my med kit. And which holodeck are we meeting at?
3.
All right, I will meet you there. And she gathers up her hollow scream and finishes her drink quickly and hustles out.
Okay.
Can I be of assistance?
Sounds like all hands would be useful.
Sounds good.
Lieutenant Davor. I can't hear you.
We're having...
Sorry, I realized as I answered that I hadn't unmuted. It would actually be Lieutenant Chumok. Davor's my first name.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good. I'm glad we have this kind of relationship.
Joy's just a first name kind of gal.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about you.
I'm wondering if I need to do like a Betazoid read his feelings roll, but probably not.
Probably not.
Lieutenant, so I know I'm technically not on shift, but it's been so long since I've been able to punch something that didn't have feelings about it. Could I please come to?
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to make you try to cover your shift at the bar, I guess. But yeah, I could use the help, seeing as it's you and me. We're the security team right now, as far as I can see. So let's go make sure no one gets hurt down at Holodeck 3.
Excellent.
Ensign, crewman, please return to engineering and keep an eye on us.
You want us to monitor you as you enter the holodeck?
Yes, please.
Yes, Lieutenant Commander.
Take your coffee with you. It looks like you need it.
Thank you. And the two of them get up and they'll head down to engineering. Okay. So everybody heads to holodeck 3? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just gonna take a quick look. You're on deck 7. The holodecks are... Those are transporters. Where's the holodecks? Holodecks. There you are. They're on deck 9. So you just take a turbo lift down 2 levels. You come to the holodecks. There are 4 in the front portion of the saucer section. There are additional holodecks towards the back and further decks down. But you find holodecks 1, 2, and 4 are in use with people who have booked time, and holodeck 3 just has a sign hung up with like some space tape and like quick writing saying out of order.
Nice.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Can Joyeh run up to the other doors and just press her ear against them? Just make sure she doesn't hear any like suspicious screaming. Just so we know it's contained to one holodeck.
Sure. You press your ear against it and you don't hear anything. The doors are pretty solid, but
That's weird you'd say they're soundproof.
yeah, I mean, there's a privacy issue there as well. Oh, that's stellar cartography. I just showed stellar cartography by accident. It's fine. Whatever. It's there now. Look, a haunted house. Woo.
Where?
Oh, did I not move you? No, I moved you. Right here. These are the holodecks.
Oh.
We found it.
I was literally looking for a picture of a haunted house.
Ah, that's fair. Okay. So, you open the doors to holodeck 3?
Yep.
Alright, so let's do this.
Tahna is secretly very afraid.
Oh, can I sense that?
Possibly. Yeah.
I don't think it's a secret for anybody. I think we're all afraid.
Joy is gonna stand close to Tahna then. With my dual phasers.
Okay.
Poison manners.
Poise and manners. So, let me just double check this and let's switch this over to, there we go. Make that nice and pretty and big.
This looks like the last escape room I went to.
Okay.
It kind of does.
Oh, I want to go to an
center
escape room
device.
so bad.
I know I haven't been in like 2 years.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Agala, Meezra, Joyeh, Tahna, Davor. Okay. So, the holodeck doors open, and inside you see a very mundane looking living room in a house. It appears to be human, probably late 20th, early 21st century. It's dusty, filled with cobwebs. At least half the furnishings are covered in dusty sheets. The lighting is dim. The walls are made of plaster, windows, closet, and a hallway that, sort of a single exit that is surprisingly and disconcertingly dark. Like you can't see the next room or hallway through there.
If I like point a sensor or something at it, do I get any sort of reading of any sort?
Yeah, you kind of pull out your tricorder and scan forward, and no, it's nothing there. And we have this lovely thing. Whoop. Do this.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, there we go.
Ah, is it just a black picture with possibly the outline of the bottom of a dress?
It's furniture covered in drop
Yes,
cloths.
living room.
I mean, yes, but also ghosts?
Probably. I will try and get the holodeck to give me access to its controls.
All right. And so as you turn around, so are you speaking to the holodeck, or are you like bringing up controls on the wall sort of thing?
Bringing up the wall panel.
Okay. So you turn towards the wall panel and the doors shut, and you now just have the door to the house in front of you. You go to swipe your hand near the panel and nothing appears.
Of course. Why is it always the holodecks?
Nothing can hurt us in a holodeck, right?
Oh no, tons. It could kill you. Computer, are
They
safety
said-
protocols on?
Our Alexa is talking to her. There's no response.
I do believe that I overheard that something about safety protocols not being active.
I'm just gonna touch my comms and see if I can get like a status report from the outside. Like, I'll just call like a security guy down to holodeck 3 to let me know what's going on.
Yep. So you tap your comm badge and you speak to security desk person who says, "You need help there, Chief?"
Yeah, we're just looking for a status report. We're having some technical problems within holodeck 3. Can we send someone down there just to let me know what's happening on the outside? Like, can we get in from the outside?
We're on it. We'll let you know.
Is that a door?
Yeah, there's some strange creaks going on in this house.
Oh, I literally thought that was my house. Okay.
I did too, but then I heard it a second time, and I'm like,
I have a creaky house. Like, this ain't gonna scare me.
Let's see. As you're sort of looking around, Ag Allah notices that there's a tiny... Ooh. Not Ag Allah, that... Oh.
oh,
All right, back to Ag Allah. Notices that there's a tiny scrap of paper sort of nearby your foot.
Well, I will pick that up
Okay.
and read it.
you die instantly. It's poison.
It's poison.
You're eaten by a crew. It's
The
a crew.
word-
Oh,
So it's a little handwritten note, and if the handwriting is hard to read, you can scroll down. It's typed out.
oh, okay, good.
No, I'm gonna struggle through the writing.
Would somebody like to read it out loud for the viewers?
Ooh.
Agala?
Yeah, since I'm reading it. It appears to be a diary entry. February 4th. Marjorie attempted to get me to leave the house today. You've been cooped up in there all winter, she said. I told her I wasn't well and that she should come back another day. I feel fine, of course, but I've no desire to interact with the world today. The girl from the grocery store brings me food and necessities every week. I have no need to walk about in the sun and see the sights. I have all the sights I need here in the house and in my books. Fresh air holds no appeal, particularly in this cold month. Perhaps in spring I'll venture out and make Marjorie happy. Summer at the latest. Then the following entry, February 7th. Heard the child's laughter again today. I suspect there must be some little animal on the walls.
I was relating really hard in the first part, and then the second part just took a hard left turn.
Right? It's like February 4th is a mood.
I feel like I wrote that journal entry.
Until the wall children.
Yeah.
No, that was the part
I-
specifically I meant that
Oh.
related to me.
Oh,
Not the cooped up part.
I've got some concerns, David.
Nah, they're fine. We've worked out a system of communication. It's cool. We respect each other's boundaries because it's mainly drywall.
There's the creek again.
Well,
That sounds
Cool.
concerning.
who the devil chose this simulation?
Joy's gonna start just out of pure shit disturbery. Start pulling off the drop cloths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
You pull them
Sounds
off,
like an awful idea.
and there's like a of dust that just like fills the air. Underneath the chairs are, like really old, pretty tacky with like the scratchy upholstery.
Can we tell, like, because that note sounded fairly like there were grocery stores and quotes. Can we tell what's kind of time era we're in?
Pretty. You're Betazoid, so you're just thinking, Earth probably, a couple hundred years ago.
But what if I decided right this second that Joyeh is actually a huge horror buff?
Mm-hmm.
And Betazoids don't really do horror things, so she has to take a lot of human content.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the furnishings and everything around here, you get the sense, like, it looks like the holodeck programs that other humans have made of that period.
Cool. And Joyeh's going to say, well, sometimes with these programs, the only way to end them is to go through them. I mean, I'm not an engineer, though. So
Is that true?
Really my turning it on and off again. That's the only way I've ever gotten out of these, but
I don't know that I've heard that.
I don't have
I would
a lot
know
of skill.
or not, but my character would know.
Can we go back to the child in the walls?
I would
You'd
want
rather
to go
not.
back to that. I want to move on from that.
These windows, can we see through them?
Yeah.
Like,
for
what's
sure.
outside?
So you go up to the windows, you pull back the curtains, and it's just empty blackness.
I'm gonna try and open the door from the house, the one that replaced our door.
Yeah, you grab the handle and just won't open.
Yeah, I figured.
Can I open a window?
Yeah, you try and pull at the window and it seems to be sealed.
Can I smash the glass with my Ushan Tor?
Absolutely. Let's have our very first roll using the Darkest House system. So, what you want to do is you want to get...
Feels special.
Woohoo! You want to get 2d6 that are just regular dice, and then you need a third d6 that looks different. This is the house die. And so...
Black.
Perfect. So you're going to roll 2d6,
Spooky.
and you're going to add your character's rating to it. You need to get the difficulty plus 7, so don't worry about that, yada yada. If you succeed and your house die rolls higher than any of your your 2 dice, then the house acts.
Okay. So I'm adding my... I don't like this. Okay, so I'm adding my overall rating from my darkest house sheet.
Yes, that's right. Which should be 2. And then if you you might have some modifications for stuff like maybe you have breaking things and it's like at a 3, then you would add that instead.
Could this be survival?
No, unfortunately it would not be survival.
Well, there's field tactics.
Not yet.
This feels like survival. I have to say. All right.
I'm sure you'll have an opportunity to use survival tonight.
Okay. So I rolled... The house die rolled a 2, and I rolled a 5 on both of my other die. So
5 on each?
Okay.
Yeah, so
yes.
That's 10.
So I add those 10 and 2. 12 is my
12
score.
Yeah. So you beat at the window and you're unable to break it. They seem completely solid. Part of the holodeck program, I guess. Just not something that you can break.
All right. I think, we got to get a programmer here to add like a breakable attribute to these windows.
At least for the therapeutic effect.
Yeah.
Why do you think I was trying to access the controls?
Mm.
You said there's a door?
Yeah, so there's a door right here, and you're right at the closet.
Oh, I'll open the closet.
Sure.
Oh, gosh.
So inside the closet are coats, jackets. There's a single shelf above. You can see a glove and an umbrella. On the floor in the closet is a small cardboard box. Yeah.
What's in the box?
Tahna, no children in here. We're clear from children in here, Tahna.
We're concerned if, does the child need help if it's in the walls?
I mean, it's made its choices.
I just realized I called a child an it.
I mean, I just want to say we're really taking this journal entry at face value. Like, there's a possibility that this guy's just hearing things. Also, this is a hologram. None of it's real. We're fine. We're absolutely fine.
For now.
You really don't need to worry about the consequences of other beings in here except for us, really.
Yeah. So I want to know what's inside that box inside the closet, please.
I'm kind of with you. But I'm also afraid.
Is probably a way out.
Yeah, everybody just climbed into the
Never
box
will.
Looney Tunes style. So Joyeh opens up the box, and inside there's a few dead flies and 3 very old pieces of mail addressed to somebody named Philip Harlock.
Did I open the mail?
Mm-hmm. You just commit a
Typically, you
felony.
shouldn't,
Yeah.
It's already open.
It's hollow mail.
A hollow
Look,
felony.
if the hollow feds show up, I think they can get us out of here.
That solve a lot of problems. Yeah.
I was
So
picturing.
let's just do more hollow crime.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if that was the way to get out? Just commit the felony.
Be gay and do crimes.
I was picturing the vegan police from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Oh!
Me too.
Yeah.
Perfect. They'd get us out.
Okay, so you open the first piece of mail, and the first is an offer from an insurance agent to redo the insurance on the house.
Okay. It's not if you spend the whole night in the house, you get it because of some weird...
Nope.
Boring. Next.
Next one is actually a postcard advertising a sale at a local hardware store.
On what?
Hammers.
Oh, okay.
Perfect for bashing heads in.
Yeah, we don't really need hammers anymore, though.
That's some ancient technology.
Yeah.
Sometimes the old ways
Boring.
are effective.
Yeah. Next.
The last piece of mail. Ooh, I just forgot about something. Let me just. Add
It's
little
never a good
ambiance.
sign.
It's okay.
The last piece of mail is an invoice from a mail order bookseller for 2 books. They were purchased by Philip Harlock, Automatic Writing, and The Bell Signals Night.
Those both sound definitely creepy, but like, eh.
Automatic writing.
I'd like to ask the computer to do a search for Philip Harlock to see if he's like a character or something, or maybe a real person from history.
So the computer responds with
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Philip Harlock is long dead.
Okay, when did Philip Harlock die?
Philip Harlock has not died yet.
Okay. When was Philip Harlock born?
Philip Harlock was.
Oh, that was
no.
Cool.
I feel like we're not going to get any help from the computer in this. Just maybe.
Where's the nope button?
Lieutenant, I'm going down the hall.
I'm coming with you.
I am begrudgingly also coming with you.
Nobody goes anywhere alone in this simulation.
Yeah, no, let's not split up.
Joyeh is dual phasers out, and she's loving this because, again, it's somewhere she can have fun and nothing's going to have feelings other than the people who are with her.
Glad I've got my punching pants on.
And all Joyeh's feeling around her is fear. Fear, 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 fear.
Fusion, I want to know what happened to Joyeh. Where she just wants to punch people so much.
Well, she doesn't. She uses violence as a last resort in everything else, so she's very excited that nothing is actually real here.
Yep.
It's the joy of the holodeck, I guess. Work out your aggression in healthy ways.
So you all move forward carefully together. The floor creaks underneath your feet. You step into a hallway that seems to eat at the light you're bringing with you. The light from your tricorders seems dimmer. You get the sense that the hallway is not very long, but you can't quite see the end of it.
Okay. It's totally normal.
Everything's fine.
Did none of us think to bring a flashlight?
I mean, I probably have
certainly
a
have
flashlight.
like a light function, right?
I'm
Yeah.
And if
sure.
the tricorder doesn't, the phaser probably does.
On its lowest setting, it's just a light.
I'm not going absolute last because that's always who gets grabbed in a haunted house.
Oh, I was gonna go absolutely last. Since Joyeh decided to be the tip of the spear, I figured we could have like a
yeah.
sandwich with security bread.
Sandwich.
Davor,
Well, it's not
Security
security sandwich.
sandwich.
See, that's always a misnomer because the sandwich is what's inside, right?
True,
A ham
true.
sandwich isn't 2 slices of ham with the bread in the middle.
Davor, you're always a great butt.
So what you're saying is that it's a medical science engineering sandwich.
Correct.
It's like a BLT, but really, really educated.
The MSE.
So Joy, I'd like to call down the hallway. Starfleet here. Please announce yourself. Is anybody stuck in here?
You hear nothing.
Okay.
Probably still shouldn't shoot my phaser down the hall, though.
No.
No.
Well, for light, I was thinking to light things up for a second.
How about I hold my tricorder with light going above your shoulder?
Yeah.
I'm chief engineer. I probably have a flashlight in my pocket.
In your punching pants?
Yep. Every pants are my punching pants. Because again, Klingon. People annoy me, I punch.
So, yeah, we can have somebody, have the tricorder set up as one of those hand flashlights they have in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Do that, and it gives out just the tiniest, dullest yellow bit of light.
That's not wrong.
That's
That's enough for me to move forward with.
Mm-hmm. Let me just see. Yeah.
Well, we need to get to the end of this hallway, wherever it is. So
just keep going.
go.
Do holodecks usually affect lights like that?
Depends on the program.
Okay.
I'd like to knock on one of the walls.
Yeah. Knock, knock, knock. Sounds like a plaster wall, a wooden wall.
Plaster
Not a hollow
wall.
holodeck.
Yeah.
Someone who
Gently
enjoys.
knock back.
I'll just wonder out loud. Seeing as these are plaster walls, someone who enjoys punching might be able to get through this plaster wall with a fist, let's say.
Define said children.
Yeah, to let the children out. Save the children with your fists.
Do we hear the heartbeat?
Did a heartbeat just start?
That's your own hearts.
Okay.
Okay, that's less terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'll
Us
go.
being terrified.
If Ag Allah will go with me, I'll start moving down the hallway.
Yep, I am staying right on your butt with the light over.
Okay.
And I go slow.
You move forward. You move forward. It's just so dark. There's nothing ahead of you. You look back. It doesn't seem like there's anything behind you. You look forward. You've only moved 20 feet and there's a door ahead of you.
Oh! That came out of nowhere. Hello, door.
I guess we go through the door?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
This room, let's do it this way.
Is this way the good way, that we don't die?
Yeah, hang on just one sec.
Can people
So
on the
good.
stream hear the heartbeat? Because
They
it's very upsetting.
They sure can.
Oh. Oh.
Shout out if you hear the horrible heartbeat.
This room is also very upsetting.
Are
Shout
we
out
in-
if you see the creepiness in the picture.
Are we in a
What creepiness
prison
in the picture?
cafeteria? Like,
So, you open the door, and the room beyond is a huge room with wooden flooring and brick walls. Brick pillars rise to the ceiling in a single row. From the doorway, it's impossible to see the edge of the room on the left-hand side. It's too dark. On the right-hand side of the room, the brick wall has several large, high-placed windows that show only darkness outside. But what little light there is in the room does come from the windows. The far side of the room directly ahead of you also fades into darkness.
So,
I just saw
want
the
to stay
creepiness.
against the wall with the little bit of light?
I'm not seeing this creepiness.
I had to zoom in, and now I see it, and it's there.
And you regret it?
So it's the left side of the picture in the darkness.
And that is a great place to take our break. It's already 8:50.
What?
Oh my gosh, what?
In
How?
the darkness.
Okay, so let's open up the giveaway. Today, the giveaway is hunger.
Hunger.
That's
Oh.
hardly ominous.
Oh, great, cool, yep. Mhm.
So, everybody, if you want to enter the giveaway, and I strongly encourage everybody watching to enter the giveaway because we got so many cool prizes, type the word hunger in the chat one time.
This creepiness could be yours too, all for the low price of hunger.
That's right. The first draw in this giveaway will get a copy of The Darkest House that we are currently playing right now. So, everybody, take a quick little 10-minute break. We'll be back at 9 o'clock. See you soon.
Yeah.
We're back. I hope everybody enjoyed the new scroll.
I did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Loved it.
Doll room, doll room, doll room, doll room.
Totally not disconcerting at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, and actually, talking about the scroll, did people see in the original when we were setting up the stream the fan art that we got for Ensign Barnaby Throughput? Yeah,
That's really good.
One of
So
Earl's
good.
friends drew up his character.
It's
Feel-
so cool.
Feel free to draw us up fan art. No matter how bad it is, it'll probably go up.
Yeah, do it. It'll absolutely go up.
Well, I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Yes. Everybody in there, this is your last chance. Put the word hunger into the chat to enter the giveaway.
You know you want to.
You should do
Yeah.
it.
They're cool prizes.
We gotta banter for about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
for
exactly. We got to chat
For
for
the
it
delay.
to catch up. So
Earl has the right idea. Put it in all caps. Shout it.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Shout it,
There you
chat.
go.
Hunger. Give me that prize.
Also hungry.
Earl, you
Oh.
are eligible. The only people not eligible are the game master and the players.
I don't think Pandoyas went through.
Let me.
No, Raya.
Sometimes it doesn't update. Ooh, that's not what everybody wants to see. People don't want to see Moobot. Sometimes it doesn't quite like just do the update in the text chat, but it still goes in.
Okay.
As long as there's 8 entries, then we're good.
I got your back, Pandoya.
Yeah, that's right. Let me double check. No, opened giveaway. Oh no. Where's giveaway? Yeah, there's the heartbeat. So let's talk once again. The super cool things. Everybody who wins gets a $10 gift card to Modiphius. First person's draw is going to get a copy of The Darkest House, which we're playing right now. Second person's draw is going to get a $25 gift card to Monte Cook Games. And the third draw is going to get, yeah, that's right, 1 month to Roll20 Pros membership.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hey,
Thank you.
awesome. Commands, features, Moobot, where's your stuff? It says everything is okay. Wonder if I can see it in giveaways down here. Draw, reset, close. Okay.
Moobot rocks the Moobot.
Moobot rocks
What
the
does it
Moobot.
rock?
The Moobot.
The Moobot.
Okay. Well, it is 9:03. We're going to close this giveaway and see what happens. Here we go. Close. Closed with 8 total entries. Very good. Very good. Here we
Pandora's
go.
in it.
First draw. First draw is for The Darkest House so that you, too, can bring your players through this terrifying thing from the minds of Monte Cook Games. The winner is Where's My Cow? Congratulations,
Great
Where's
question.
My Cow?
I hope you find your cow.
Yeah, I really hope you find your cow.
You are getting
Not
a copy.
in this house.
Maybe.
Is there a cow on the walls?
So yeah, there will be. We will get you a code for The Darkest House and $10 to the Monte Cook Games web store. Let me just do this one. Prize number 1 to Where's My Cow? All right, here we go. Drawing for the second prize, Pandoya.
Yay!
Congratulations, Pandoya. You are getting the $25 gift card to Monte Cook Games, which, hey, if you're sad that you missed out on The Darkest House, that just means you're only $20 away. It's $45. So you can pick that up with your gift
Right,
card.
look on the bright side.
There you go. And remember, also $10 to Modiphius in case you want to pick up some Star Trek stuff.
That blood chalice is half full.
That's right. Last draw of the night. Churlin.
Good
Congratulations, Kajorlian.
definitely pronounced Kajorlian.
It is now.
All right, and that final is 1 month of pro membership to Roll20, as well as a $10 gift card to Modiphius Entertainment. Okay.
It's that creaky door again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, look, he's in the chat. Hello, the real ice cream dice. Did you hide ice cream dice in the walls? That's excellent.
I want that house.
That would be dope.
You could make that house.
I should get my ice cream dice.
Yeah,
You
ice
should
cream
get
dice
one.
are rad.
Yeah.
I had ice cream for supper because it's my birthday.
It's your
Legit.
birthday.
Perfect.
All right. So, before we left our characters, Davor, Tahna Sul, Meezra Bars, Ag Allah, Joyeh, all were asked to go to Holodeck 3, which was out of order by some engineers who were having trouble shutting it down. You entered, and the arch behind you disappeared. The door wouldn't open. The computer wouldn't give you a pad. The windows are unbreakable, and you can't seem to leave.
The computer also started giggling at us, so, you know.
Oh yeah, that was the worst.
It's fantastic.
The living room was full of strange artifacts from ancient Earth culture. I mean, only 200 years ago, but sure, it's ancient. There was a hallway that was just darkness, and then into this room, which... Let's go to the big feature screen. Once again, this huge room with wooden flooring and brick walls. Brick pillars rise to the ceiling in a single row. From the doorway, it's impossible to see the edge of the room on the left. It's impossible to see the edge of the room directly ahead of you. The only light comes dimly filtered through the right-hand side. These windows, evenly, perfectly spaced, about 10 feet up on the wall.
I'd like to do my announcement again.
Yeah, what's
Hello, Starfleet officers here. Is there anybody in this room? Can we assist you?
No response.
All right, looks like we're clear.
Keep those phasers out.
Stick to the light and stay together.
Yeah, I stay over
Yeah.
near the windows.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick
Follow
with
the
Meezra.
window wall.
I'm gonna stick with you.
All right. You move forward and, staying by the windowed walls, moving forward in. The room seems to just continue onwards. As you move forward, the darkness sort of gives way to the lights on the right-hand side, and there's another pillar and another window, and another pillar and another window. And it just continues and continues.
Okay, I have an idea. Does anyone have rope? No one has rope. We could make like a human
Wrong
chain. And like, I'm happy to go into the darkness and see if I can find another wall. But I'd love, like to hold hands, make a human chain or something, just so that I don't lose you all.
It does seem like it wants us to go into the darkness.
But before we sacrifice a part-time security officer, maybe we could look around on the floor. Like, is there like pebbles or anything that we could just throw into the darkness? Just,
Another creepy note sitting by my feet.
No notes, but anybody can do a roll to sort of look around. You probably only want one or two people to really look. The difficulty, we'll call it a 3. So you basically need to get a 10 or higher on your 2d6. And remember, when you're rolling, you want 2d6 and then a third d6 that counts as the house die. So Anybody who wants to search for anything on the floor, you can go ahead and roll.
And what attributes discipline would that be?
What would that be? Sorry.
Sorry, which attributes and disciplines?
So you need to pull up your Darkest House character sheet, not the Star Trek one.
Oops. Just kidding.
I'll try one out.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything that would help, but if
Since I'm using my flashlight to look around anyway, and Jana's occupied with phasers, I will look around too.
So I rolled exactly 10, but I got a 6 and a 2 on my dice and a 4 on the house die.
Okay.
Don't forget to add your overall rating.
I did.
Yes.
I got 8 on the dice plus 2.
Oh, right.
Okay. 8.
Exactly 10.
Perfect. So, you succeed. You're going to find something, but because your house die rolled a 4 and one of your regular dice rolled a 2, the house acts.
Oh dear.
what does that mean?
Like Macbeth?
In the distance, off in the left, you can hear the sudden creak of floorboards as something heavy steps.
I pull out my phaser.
Yeah.
There's a pause, and then another heavy footfall. As wooden floorboards underneath the foot, press away from the weight. The second footfall was closer towards you.
I'm really not looking forward to seeing what happens with my roll.
There was not a third footstep.
That's fine.
So it has 2 feet. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi, we're Star Wars officers. Are you in distress? Can we help you?
Star
Star Wars.
Oops, Star Trek.
That's a different holodeck program. Star Wars. Okay, so Alex, Meezra is looking around and notices that there is, underneath one of the pillars, there is an area of the floor that looks like it's been pried up a little bit.
I will investigate.
And Cierra, I'm going to come back to you, but as you go to investigate this and you look backwards, you can't see the door. Just backwards, there is about a half dozen pillars, windows, and then darkness.
I knew I should have gotten another drink instead.
And so, Cierra, what did you get for your roll?
So I got a 5 and a 1, and then the house die was a 5.
Okay, so that's all right. The house only acts when you succeed.
Okay.
So because you got the 5 and a 1, and then your rating is 2, you got an 8, you're fine. The house reacts to your success.
The house is a moody jerk.
Okay, so Alex, you've seen these sort of pried up floorboards. Do you want to go and investigate them a little bit closer?
Yes, I would like to pry them up further.
Okay, so you pull them back and look down. There's sort of like an area that opens up that's about a foot across. It reveals a lower sort of wooden subfloor.
It looks like there's a pathway down over here.
It's only about a foot. It's pretty pretty small. Not like an area to get through.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I slightly misunderstood. Well, it looks like there's something down. There's a downstairs somewhere.
Meezra, reach your hand in the hole.
That sounds like an awful idea.
Probably something in it.
I will look down the hole. Not,
You're going to stick your head in there and not
I'm
your
not,
hand?
I'm not going to stick my head in the hole, but I'm going to observe from above.
You look down and you hear ticking. Like a clock, but moving just a little bit too fast. Like tick, 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 tick.
Oh, that was just creepy you doing it. I hate that.
Is it a bomb?
I know that's all I was thinking of.
It's a.
Can I
Does
defuse it?
the ticking sound like it's getting closer, or is it just stationary?
It's just stationary. Just quiet ticking. It seems to be coming from beneath the wooden subfloor.
This feels like a telltale clue.
Alright. I don't know what more to do with that, and I'm afraid to stick my head in further.
Oh boy, I will stick my arm in there and try to find something that's ticking and pull it out of the mysterious hole in this awful, awful room that we're in.
Okay.
Joe's gonna be very
Nothing
proud of you and be
bad.
like, man, that's why Lieutenant Davor is the best.
Nothing bad will
It's
occur.
Chumok, still Lieutenant Commander Chumok, but okay, thanks, Joyeh.
Soon to be Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Davor reaches his arm inwards and sort of feels around. It's very like dusty and grimy. You don't feel anything that might be giving off a ticking sound, but you can feel that the subfloor is a little bit loose, and if you pull hard, you'll probably be able to tear up another board.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. You crank it open, and underneath there's a dirt sort of tunnel, about just wide enough for an arm, and it goes down about 6 inches and then sort of dog legs away.
Oh, that's perfect. I got 2 arms. I have 1 in reserve just in case things go horribly awry.
All right. So you reach down, you stick your arm in. It's surprisingly cold underneath.
Ooh.
You reach
I think
forward.
this place has air conditioning, guys.
You reach forward. Your shoulder is basically down to the floor now. Reach, and you feel something. Cold, metallic. You grab it, pull it out, and you find an old, ornate, pewter mantle-style clock with 2 clock faces, each showing a different time.
Ooh.
Excellent. Can I tell time?
It's not digital. What do we do?
Clock, tell me the time.
Anyone learned analog?
I mean, probably.
Oh, I might maybe know something.
I'm an engineer. We've got a science officer. Like,
Yeah. I probably know something.
can
Yeah.
anybody read these clock faces?
Yeah, I mean, the left one says, 3 o'clock, a.m. or p.m., you don't know. The right one says 10:30.
Okay.
And is there like a second hand that's moving?
No, the ticking seems to be coming from just within the clock.
Just the gears.
Okay.
Ooh,
Sorry, that was
Lieutenant,
3
is the
o'clock and
clock open?
10:30.
3 o'clock and 10:30. What was that, Jen?
Lieutenant, does the clock open?
Can
I mean, if I hit it hard enough, sure. Yeah, okay, I'll look to see if there's like a door or something. Or
pass me the clock. I can reverse engineer it.
Oh yeah, I'll hand it to the engineer. I don't know why I'm looking.
Yeah, so you look at it, and it seems to be just a standard clock, but you don't see any panels or anything to open it. You would probably need some very, very fine tools to try and open it without breaking it. Also, everybody should make sure to check the Roll20 chat log, just in case.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
I don't see anything.
Yeah,
Oh.
you might not.
Oh. Oh.
Am I the only one?
And someone's special.
Did
Not
anybody
all
hear
of us.
that? Did anybody hear that?
Nope.
Nope.
What'd you hear?
I heard ticking.
Giggling, laughing
no.
child.
No,
In the
are they in the
darkness.
walls?
In the darkness.
The darkness. Oh.
Everything is darkness right now.
Tahna, are you sure? I know you've been really nervous. Can you direct us? Like, here, I'll walk with you. Show me where.
And as soon as you start heading in that sort of direction, everybody hears coming in a completely different direction.
Heard it that time.
Hi, we're Starfleet officers. We're here to assist you. Is there any way we can help? Are you stuck in a wall?
There's no response.
Oh, there's a door.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh no.
Noping out of here.
She found the note button.
Yep.
My Discord is.
Can I roll to read deeper thoughts to see if there are any thoughts coming from the giggling source?
Absolutely. So go ahead and roll 2d6, add your rating. Do you have... You have it under your...
Special abilities.
Yeah, so you just have the ability to read nearby thoughts. It doesn't actually change mechanics, it just allows you to do it.
Yeah, it says I can roll, but it doesn't give me any bonuses to the roll.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
I really hope you don't read a hologram's thoughts.
So I got a 6 on my 2 dice and a 2 with my house dice.
Okay, so you add your rating to your dice, so that's an 8, which you don't sense anything.
Well, good news. I mean, I'm not sensing any feelings, so it probably is just the holograms. Not
That's
real children.
Okay, that's actually makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah, that is better.
A quick question is, I'm not familiar with Beta Zeds too much. Can you sense feelings from ghosts generally?
I haven't really tried. I did feel emotions from people who were literally phased out of our phase, so ghosts are fairly similar.
Okay, I will accept that. Well, I think we can't just stand around, and I think we need to take some action. And if someone wants to figure out the 3 and the 1030, that would be cool. Otherwise, I just want to walk into the darkness and go find a way out of here.
Can I make some sort of roll to see if I can find a clue in this 3 and 1030? I don't know
Sure.
what I would roll.
I mean, you could try and roll just trying to get a clue or a hint based on that, or you could just try fiddling with the hands. They are manipulatable. There isn't like a glass over them. You can actually set the time on these. They're open.
Oh. Should we try to match up the time?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Try it.
What?
Sure.
Well,
let's do that.
Sorry?
Which time do we want to match it to?
3 is usually an important number in different Earth mythologies.
Very true.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you set both clocks to 3 o'clock, at which point a dozen blood red eyes appear and swarm around the clock. Tiny
That's not
eyeballs
Change the time back.
covered in
Change
blood,
the time back.
spinning around.
Wait, so they're just floating red eyes?
They're just...
Yeah, could I please have Tahna Sul make a defense roll as they fly towards her?
No, but I don't wanna. Okay.
Okay. So
Um,
defense
okay,
roll.
so
You're
I roll-
basically, however you're trying to dodge or whatnot, you're going to roll 2d6 plus the house die, although you don't add that
Yeah.
to your roll, and then you're going to add your rating. If you have a rating for like dodging, running, yada yada yada, you might have that. They don't look like they're very hard to dodge. You only need to get an 8 or higher.
Okay. I will roll. Oh gosh. Let's see what I got. Okay. So I add up the total, right?
The total of your regular dice. Ignore the house die for now.
Okay, the regular dice, I got an 8.
An 8. That is a success. You dodge quickly to the side, and the eyes fly past you. Did the house die roll higher than either of your other dice?
It tied. I got a 6 on the house die, but I also got a 6 on one of mine.
Okay, so let's see. Let me just double check.
Oh, it would have, that 6 on the house die would have been higher than like a 2, right? Or
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
your other
of
die
course.
was.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah.
There's the logic.
David with the math.
Sorry, team.
No,
I should have
that's
made
good.
him look up
I
the
wasn't
rules.
thinking. I was like, but it tied. And...
And so the house acts.
But the house hates us.
Nothing
The
apparently
house is
happens.
just a ham.
No, okay, no.
That's ominous.
The
This
eyes
is good news.
fly past you, and they sort of swirl around in this like school of fish like move, and they come back towards Meezra, but they disappear just before they get to her.
I definitely shriek and like duck behind my medkit.
Oh no!
That seems like a perfectly reasonable response.
Definitely.
Okay, so not 3. Do we want to try and make them both 10:30, or do we want to just not?
I don't know.
Let's make them both 7.
Yeah, 7 is a
For
is a
7
good
forward.
number.
Okay.
Maybe they'll take us to the bar.
Also, 7's a lucky number.
Yeah, 7's like a super religious number in a lot of places. Let's try 7.
Okay. We'll
Do
do
you
that.
want me to do it?
Do you want someone else to do it?
No, that's okay. I can do it. I don't want anybody getting hurt. I'll
Okay.
change them both to 7.
You change them both to 7.
Oh gosh.
Once again, there's a little bit of a pause, and then these eyes appear. This time, they're shrieking. No apparent mouths, but the sound comes just as they fly towards you. Please try to dodge again.
Okay, we gotta stop messing with this. I didn't dodge. And the house got higher. I got a 6 total, and the house got higher than both of my dice.
Luckily, the house does not act if you failed.
Oh, okay.
However,
It-
this is an interesting rule that you can do. You can always, consciously or subconsciously, call on the house for help. So you can choose to add the house die into your roll. But there are consequences. If you do that, the house immediately acts, and you gain what is called a doom.
Oh, that sounds great.
Is Doom better or worse than whatever these eyes are doing?
That's what I don't know.
Okay, so what Doom does, it is a cumulative sort of negative effect on your character that shows your psyche starting to fray. It gets worse and worse the more Doom you have.
Okay.
But you can also choose to spend a Doom and then things get really bad. It goes away, but the house gets some extra stuff.
Okay. I feel like taking a doom seems about right now for how my character feels.
Okay, so you just they're coming to you and you reach out to, you don't even know what, just something needs to help you. Right?
Yeah. I guess I am kind of I have my faith in the prophets, but so maybe I'm trying to call out to them, but I don't know. I really
So would you say that
consciously.
your faith in the prophets, it's kind of like a core ideal for you, right?
Yeah. It guides my actions. So that would make sense if I reach out and then, I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of desperately reaching for something. And I go to the house subconsciously. I don't know.
Absolutely. Okay, so when you add the house die in, what's your final total?
The total is then 12.
Okay, so you easily succeed. You dodge out of the way, and you will gain 1 doom. So I'm just going to go to your token. I'm just going to put a little skull right there.
Oh, that's fine.
Ain't no problem with a skull.
Totally cool. Totally fine.
So you can add
Definitely great.
1 doom to your character sheet, and the house acts.
Cool.
There's a demon behind you.
Kitty.
There usually is.
As you dodge out of the way, there's a sudden cold wind that blows through from the left side of the room, the dark area. It ruffles everybody's hair and pushes your clothes back, and the light from your tricorders dims and doesn't come back up.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Lovely.
Well, I felt that gust of wind come from over there, and my survival instincts tell me that there must be a way out in that direction.
Wind means something's open.
Yeah.
That's very logical.
Let's go to the definitely not at all creepy wind that's just caressing us.
Only this wasn't a haunted house.
Totally. Hey, Tahna, can I see the clock?
No.
Just don't touch the numbers.
What are you gonna do with the clock?
I'm gonna try 10:30. And then we can follow the gust. But I mean, we can't leave any stone unturned.
I mean, there's so many combinations that we can try on the clock. We could just sit here and play with the clock the whole time.
I mean, I'm game for that too.
Okay.
I thought maybe 10:30 because it was the other time.
Okay.
And you've tried to set the clocks to the same times. You haven't tried different times or...
We could flip-flop them.
Yep. 10:30 and then 3.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea.
But Tahna, I think you've done your fair share of clock turning. I'm happy to take a turn.
Are you sure? I
Oh,
want you to
yeah.
get hurt.
Part of my job. And I mean, Meezra will take care of me if I get hurt.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's why I made her come.
Oh, Davor's gone.
Oh,
Davor.
I'm just standing at the edge of the darkness, staring at where I felt the wind come from.
Peering into the void.
Void wants chicken.
I've handed the clock over, so.
And I'm going tickety tick tick.
so from right there, Davor can see just darkness ahead of him. And Joyeh goes and switches the time, so you're going to do 10:30 on the other, 3 on the other.
Yep.
A small black doorway appears between the 2 faces of the clock.
Whoa! There's a tiny door, everyone, in the clock. Hello? We're
Drake, not
Starfleet
Alice in Wonderland.
officers. Do you need assistance?
There doesn't appear to be anybody on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna stick my finger in that door.
The clock drops to the floor as Joyeh disappears.
I was joking
Oh,
about
no.
Alice in Wonderland, but maybe.
Oh,
I was
okay.
not expecting
Okay,
that.
I'm using my comms to try to contact Joyeh to find out where she is.
You tap the comm badge, and Joyeh responds, "Yes."
Okay, where are you?
I went through the clock. Everything's fine.
Oh.
You should come through too.
Describe your surroundings to me.
Oh, I'm just in a hallway. There's some doors at the end.
Ship?
No, I'm still in the holodeck program, but there's no doorway to get back.
Okay, so you're in a room with no doors, a hallway with no doors?
No, there's a couple of doors at the end, but I just showed up here. Like, I didn't step through a door.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Seems legit.
Do me a favor and go to the closest door and open it. And tell me what you see.
Aye, sir. You should probably come through the clock. I'm gonna need backup.
Why do you need backup?
I'm alone. We shouldn't go alone.
Yep, that's true. That is very true. We should be sticking together here. But you know what, Joyeh? You are a Starfleet security personnel. You're highly trained. You're highly motivated, and I want you to know that I have nothing but the utmost respect for your abilities, and I know that you can handle this on your own for now. If you have any problems, though, what I want you to do is just, hit the little comm badge and let me know, and then we can sort of discuss our options at that point.
Davor, Lieutenant Commander Chaumak. I always thought of you as one of the best bosses I've ever had.
I hit my comms badge again and cut it off. It's definitely not Joyeh. She's never called me by my last name ever.
She also called you sir at one point, and that seemed...
Oh yeah, that's true. I just sort of expect to hear that from people. So
I'm thinking we need to go in. She's in trouble.
Nope. No. Okay, nobody touch the clock anymore. I am
Well, then where is Joyeh?
I don't know. In the
Let's
clock.
just leave her.
We're taking Joyeh is, I'm almost certain, inside this clock. So we are taking the clock with us. Oh no.
Anyone have like a rag or something we can wrap around the clock so that we don't accidentally touch the door?
I think, to be on the safe side, maybe we should just set the times back to the original times.
So,
But what if that traps her in there forever?
so
You're right.
Meezra is asking about wrapping something around the clock so that you don't accidentally go through the door, right?
Yeah.
Meezra disappears.
But
Oh no.
This
I tapped my
reminds me of a
combat.
story that I heard from Deep Space Nine, where people got sucked into a board game.
Third shop. Move along home.
I tapped my comm badge. Lieutenant Commander Nobogh to engineering.
You don't get a response.
Tap again. Lieutenant Commander Nobogh to security.
Hi, this is security.
Are you monitoring our life signs?
Yep, you're looking clear.
All of us?
Yes. Is there a problem?
Can you pinpoint where on this holodeck all of these life signs are?
Checking. You're all on the holodeck.
How many life signs do they see?
We see 5 life signs.
And are we all near each other?
Yes. Yes, Lieutenant Commander.
Nobody seems far away from 2 of them. Don't seem far away. There's not like 2 distinct groups, is what I'm asking.
No, everything looks clear and fine.
Okay. Okay.
Putting my finger in the clock.
No!
Yeah!
And Tahna disappears.
Welcome to the clock.
I turn to Davor. Well, I think we have no choice but to follow them.
I disagree wholeheartedly. We don't know where they're going.
We also don't know where that breeze is going, and I'd really rather stick together.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
Well, you know that there's a hallway with doors, possibly.
I don't know that because I don't think I was talking to Joyeh. I am pretty sure that I was being lied to.
That narrator was totally trustworthy.
Girl, y'all know we're in the doll room.
Well, then I'm definitely not going.
Yeah.
Stop resisting the horror.
No, you have to know that that was not Joyeh who was talking to us. You have to know that.
I do know that.
Tahna knows that, but she thinks that there's something worse going on with Joyeh now and wants to save her, so she went in.
Our chief medical officer is through there. Wherever there is.
Door. Put your finger in the door. Put your finger in the
Ag-Ala.
door.
As Ag-Ala says, our chief medical officer is through there. She disappears.
Oh, no.
Doesn't even have to put their finger through the door. We just talked about it. And
Oh, you
immediately.
all. Oh, I'm
It's
so
okay.
disappointed in all of you.
Davor has,
To you. Sorry.
Davor has like just this moment of crushing anxiety.
Okay. I am going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to run into the darkness where I felt that breeze come from. I'm pulling out the Yushan Tor. I'm letting out an Andorian war cry of some sort. And it's go time. I am fighting the darkness now in order to save my crew.
Okay. You run off into the darkness, going. It's just dark. And then you see a little bit of light. And there's a line of pillars, and a line of windows, and a clock lying on the floor. They're on the opposite side. You're looking
Oh no.
at the left wall. The clock has fallen in the exact same position.
Just talk to the clock and let it figure itself out.
No. I do not like this. Okay, I am... Okay, I'm going to walk up to the clock. And... Oh, man. What do I do? If I change the time, that seems like a bad idea. Everything seems like a bad idea right now. I have no good ideas. Okay, I'm going to pick up the clock, walk to the edge of the darkness, and throw it. Just heave it as hard as I can into the darkness.
And the clock goes clunk, 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 clunk. At which point, we will cut to the other characters. So we're going to start with Joyeh.
Are we gonna go tumbling?
And let's just see. Yeah, so there's no show for this room. Okay, and move right here.
Hey, no show means it's not the doll room.
That is correct. Okay, and then
Silver light.
you find yourself in a large sort of open room with a nondescript kind of grayish rug, oval rug on the floor. Ahead of you, oval blue rug with gold embroidery lying upon a stone floor. The rug is worn and stained. There is ahead of you a large set of double doors and hallways that go off to the left and right, off into darkness.
Okay. I will press my comm badge and go, doo-doo. Lieutenant Davor. Doo-doo, doo-doo.
This is Lieutenant Davor. Where did you go?
I'm in the clock.
You're in the clock. What have you?
Yeah.
What have you found?
I think I found double doors are usually a good sign. So, do you want to come on in?
We're gonna secure the area out here, but we'll be in right away. Just make sure that it's safe.
Okay. Liar! But I mean, that's not a bad suggestion, whoever you are, so okay.
There is no further response on the comm badge.
Are you talking to me, House? Hello, I am a Starfleet officer. Can I help you, House? Is there anything you need? I'm gonna. You said there's a rug, the
There
the
is a
gold
rug.
and blue rug.
Yep.
I'm gonna flip it.
You flip the rug?
I'm not gonna walk on the rug. I'm gonna flip the rug.
Underneath the rug is a folded piece of paper.
Oh, this isn't Joyeh's first
Joyeh.
horror. Joyeh, what's the paper?
Let's see. This is it this one? Sorry, let me just double check this. Yeah. So if you want to read that out loud for the viewers.
April 7th. The bong key allowed me into the armory for the first time. I had no idea there was such a place in this house. I took a knife from there that seemed to want to leave with me. April 9th. This knife, what's inner knife?
This eager knife. If you're having trouble, you can scroll
Yeah, I
down to
am.
the... Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This eager knife, it wishes to kill. Ugh. Should I return it to the armory? I am afraid of that place, however. Something dwells there now. I can feel it. I can smell it, like metal shavings and newly drawn blood. Whatever it is like the knife. Perhaps they are one. Perhaps they should be reunited.
No, they should definitely
No.
be reunited.
And as you finish reading that, Meezra appears.
Meezra, you touched the clock.
I didn't touch the clock.
You didn't touch. How'd you get here?
I don't know. I was merely suggesting we wrap the clock so that we don't end up like you accidentally while we figure out what to do. And then now I'm here.
Well, don't bother coming out because something that's not you guys answers. But here, check out this note. Super creepy.
She reads and wholeheartedly agrees.
Should we check the doors?
I mean, what else to do?
Joyeh will go check the doors.
All right. These sort of large double doors are very, very heavy, very thick, very stout, and they appear to be locked. You pull on them and they don't seem to open. There is a keyhole.
Well, I
Is it
think
made of bone?
No.
I think Meezra. I mean, they won't just leave us here. I think if we wait long enough, like I don't want to leave if they're going to come through too.
Yeah. Well,
At which
maybe we
point,
can at least like. Oh,
you look
Do you wanna
back
make-
and
Speaking of-
Tahna Soul is standing there.
Hey, Tahna! Welcome to the clock.
Joyeh, Meezra, what is the chief security officer's name?
Lieutenant Davor?
Okay, it's you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I called out and got somebody weird. Did you call me and get somebody weird?
And that's why I jumped into the clock, because I figured there was something wrong. Is everything okay?
everything appears to be okay for now, but we're not in the same place that we were. That's for sure.
Do you want to read the creepy note, or are you at your creepy quotient, Tahna?
I can read a note.
Here's the creepy note.
That is a
Okay.
creepy note.
Meezra, do you want to take bets on who comes through next?
It's definitely going to be Agala.
I think it's going to be Lieutenant Davor. He's so brave.
Agala appears.
Hi, Agala.
Good. You're all in one piece.
We'll just call that 2 hours of holodeck time.
Agala, can you... There's like a door here that's locked. Can you engineer it open?
I've never tried to pick locks with my engineering skills before, but sure.
I know. Like old tumblers. How quaint, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, but did you show me the creepy note?
I wasn't sure if Tahna was done it yet.
Oh. Yes, I'm done.
I don't know if I want to open this door. I'm gonna guess that's where whatever dwells there is.
The armory.
Yeah, but this sounds like a really good challenge for you, Val.
It does. But also danger. And anybody notice that in 2 months this person mentally deteriorated a whole lot? Because that first note was February, and they just wanted to hang out at home.
I mean, I think this house might do that to you.
I mean, talking about the clock sucked me in, so... Lieutenant Commander Chumak is not coming through if he can avoid it.
Doesn't seem very Starfleety.
He wants out so he can rescue you from safety. Okay, and there's no other doors.
There appear to be hallways.
Okay.
Has anybody looked down the hallways?
Yeah.
No.
All right. So as you're having that discussion, we'll cut back to the boundless room. What is Davor doing now that he's thrown the clock into the darkness back to the right-hand side?
Well, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to pick up the clock again and I'm going to reset the time to its original state.
Nothing happens.
Got to see what happens.
The little door disappears.
Okay. I guess I switch it back again. Does the door come back?
Yeah, you switch it back. The door reappears.
Okay. I think long and hard about my ancestors and the lessons that they taught me. And I open the door with my finger.
Put your finger in the door, and you disappear, and the clock falls to the ground. Tink, tink, tink. At which point we cut back into this room.
I was so tempted just to smash the whole thing.
Davor appears.
Bloop.
Lieutenant Davor, you made it!
Yep. Are you guys okay in here? I did throw this thing across 2 rooms, kinda. It's a little hard to explain.
It didn't seem to have any effect in here.
No.
Somehow that's worse than if it did.
We were just trying to decide whether we should go into this creepy armory, here, read this note, or down the halls.
Do we have a key to this armory?
I was going to try and pick the lock.
Have we tried just kicking it?
It seemed pretty heavy, sir.
It was definitely made to contain something.
Like, is it keeping us out or something in?
Yes.
Yes.
I brought that on myself.
You can
Did you read
attempt...
the note?
Oh, yeah.
I have read the note, yes.
So I'm guessing it's containing weapons, sir.
Well, we have weapons, don't we? I have an Ushan Tor and a phaser.
Yeah.
You have 2 phasers.
I do.
I have the phaser in my fists.
And my mitts. Do you attempt to unlock the door?
Yeah, I'll try and unlock the door.
All right. What is your rating for unlocking? 2?
Would I... Yeah. Unless I could use my reverse engineering or my survival on it.
It is unfortunately impossible. You
Yep.
work on it, and it cannot be opened except with a key. At which point,
We need a key.
after spending
No
a
mention again?
after spending a minute or 2 working on this, and Ag Allah determines this is impossible. I can't open it. The house around you begins to move and writhe. The floors rise up, the walls move, and then the arch appears. The exit to the holodeck on the wall.
We did it!
The house moves and squishes and squeezes you towards the holodeck doors. You feel yourselves being pushed and shoved out into the USS Artemis. Everybody gets 1 doom.
No!
But that's the end of the session for tonight.
We didn't fix a thing.
Lieutenant Commander Nobogh to engineering.
Lieutenant Commander, did you enter the holodeck?
We did. It got weird.
It tends to do that. We tried to stay only in the living room, but everything seems fine from here.
We're gonna leave the out of order side up for now,
Yes, sir.
and possibly also post some security to make sure no one goes in there.
Aye, sir. Okay, everybody, that was our first session of The Darkest House.
Yay! Thank you!
I'm so sweaty. I was so stressed out
Oh,
about that stupid clock and the stupid door and my stupid finger.
Why does being spit out of the house feel somehow like worse? I
feel like a failure.
Yeah,
Right?
With
You
added
couldn't solve
doom.
anything.
The house hates us for real.
and
It's judging us.
where's my? Oh, so as you all sort of like go off to your various quarters and whatnot for the night, everybody just has terrible, horrible, formless nightmares.
Cool.
Do they think child?
Do they what?
do they feature a laughing child?
They feature whatever your character would have nightmares about.
Yep. Okay.
Nothing super specific yet. So, as a reminder,
Yes.
the Darkest House is an option. So we have 6 more sessions of Shadows and Starlight, and the players choose where we go. So when we set up our next game, which, reminder, is going to be in 2 weeks, we are taking next Wednesday off. The next game will be August 11th. Whatever group of players signs up for that day, they choose what we do, whether they investigate further in Holodeck 3 or they do something more standard on a Star Trek Adventures game.
Cool.
I mean, aren't holodeck nightmares the most standard of Star Trek?
I mean, that's pretty
half
true.
It's half of next gen.
Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I need to say? Subscribe to the channel, come back in 2 weeks for more awesome games and whatnot, and of course
Win prizes.
win prizes, and go to bit.ly/3L1V9Q0, it's gonna be on the credits, to make sure to vote for which Starfleet, not all of them are officers, which Starfleet character would make the best game master, and then Star Trek Adventures project manager Jim Johnson and I are going to go through a bracket to determine who actually wins out in the end. We're narrowing it down with your help to 12 and then running through the bracket while I interview him on the podcast.
That's so cool.
Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you players for playing. Thank you Modiphius and Monte Cook Games for donating giveaways, Roll20 for donating giveaways, and Roll20 for sponsoring.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
No.
Good night.
Bye, Twitch.
Thanks.